This one is happening with the Raiders and Packers. And in the end zone, Jeff Janis is coming out. And struggles to get past the 15-yard line. Eddie Lacy in the backfield. And the handoff to Lacy. Struggling to get up to the 18 or 19-yard line. 42 run plays called, the most this season last week by Mike McCarthy. And here comes another one where it'll bring up third down. Rodgers on 3rd and 5. It's complete, but nowhere to go. Malcolm Smith all over Randall Cobb.
This Raiders defense starts out very fast. They have a great big guys up front.
Lions before Oakland added him. And Ross from the 30 goes backwards. Bumped into his own man, and then Jeff Janis, who has been a special teams stud, not only on returns but making tackles, does a good job there.
What's up?
Latavius Murray with a strong run up near the 35-yard line. On top of your screen on 2nd and 3. Carr's throw is on target. And there goes the Cooper catch.
What's up?
3rd and a yard. Murray gets the first down. Had to work hard before Jake Ryan brought him down at the 40. Crabtree split left. Murray runs to the 50 and into Packer territory with a first down.
You're going to see him come over here, find a little lane. And Latavius Murray, for a big guy, really is a smooth runner. And he gets to the second level of a defense. Watch out. Watch out.
After a 12-yard pickup. There he goes again. No running back in the league. Not even Adrian Peterson has carried more of the rushing load for their team than Latavius Murray has for Oakland. On 2nd and 8, Carr. And incomplete. Coverage was good over there. He was...
What's up?
The whistle blew before the snap here. Flag down, and the Raiders...
Part of the snap. False start, number 10, offense. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
Carr with time, incomplete. Pass intended for Clive Wolford, and it's 4th down. 5 inside the 20. He's going to try and do that here. Short kick. Missed it. And with his head down, headed over to the bench. That'll set up the Packers around their own 27-yard line. 5 fastest in the league history. On first down, Rodgers to throw. And incomplete. Benson Mayoa had to check in on the defensive line for Mario Edwards. Lacy as a receiver now. Empty backfield. Cobb can't get anywhere. And Heaney from his linebacker spot. Rodgers moving around in the pocket, and he goes down. It's Khalil Mack. His 15th sack of the season. Pressure coming. Mastay gets it away somehow. And Ross is running sideways and goes down. All the way back at the 25. There is a flag down, but it's up at the 41-yard line.
During the return, holding number 75, receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. It'll be first down, Oakland. Timeout.
What's up?
That's Murray. And now the Giants have tied the undefeated Panthers.
What's up?
Murray will go nowhere. It'll bring up third down. Touchdown passes in that game. 6 defensive backs here on 3rd and 9. Derek Carr. And intercepted. Micah Hyde with the pick. That's still going. All the way inside the 5 of Oakland.
Derek Carr was trying to fit this ball into his big tight end, Clive Wolford, and Micah Hyde is underneath this all the way. This is the matchup right here. Derek Carr doesn't think that they're in 2-man, but he's got help over the top. Micah Hyde plays that perfectly, gets the catch, and then a great run back to get inside the 5-yard line.
And there is a flag down inside the 5. It was thrown after the interception and return.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Green Bay, orchestrated celebration, which is not authorized by rule. It's a 15-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 10, Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers has time. And on the move, throws to the sideline, and that's good enough for the catch. That's the rookie from Wisconsin, Jared Abradis. 2nd and 6. Pass is caught. Devontae Adams with a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Packers. Rodgers. End zone high and incomplete. Coverage was good. Jeff Janis the target, but he had time. He doesn't have anywhere to go. On the Raider defense. 2nd and goal. It's John Kuhn and touchdown Packers. That's his 5th rush of the year and his 2nd touchdown.
Well, John Kuhn just gave TJ Carey the business on this touchdown run. Just a quick little dive inside. It's going to be a one-on-one tackle right in the hole. And Big John Kuhn says, "You are not good enough to stop me." Tumbles in for the touchdown for the Packers. That's tough business.
They're ready to kick off. Raiders have not had a kickoff return for a touchdown since 2011. It was Jacoby Ford the last time that happened. Taiwan Jones gets up the sideline with a strong return up near the 34-yard line. Pass is intercepted. Demarius Randall with a pick 6 for the Pack.
Well, I think this is exactly how you do not want to start a football game if you're Derek Carr. This pass completely gets away from him. He's looking for Seth Roberts, and he overshoots him by about 5 yards over his head. And it hits Demarius Randall right in the chest. He's trying to get it right here, and this ball just sails on him. Unique route combination. He has the open receiver, and you don't get any easier interceptions than that. Demarius Randall getting the start today, takes it back for the touchdown.
Into action today with the Sam Shields injury. And the Packers with a 14-0 advantage. And frustration early for the 2nd-year quarterback of Oakland. Crosby kicks off. Taiwan Jones watches it bounce and a touchback. Raider offense and Carr come out to the 20.
Stick to the task, see if they can get themselves back in this football game.
Carr under pressure and has to get rid of it out of bounds. Carr, sideline throw. Almost a one-handed catch, but there is a flag. And here comes another one. Amari Cooper, the target.
Pass interference, number 23, defense. First down, spot of the foul.
5-yard pass interference penalty up to the 45-yard line. Carr's coming out firing. Pass is caught. That's Crabtree who goes out of bounds. Carr still has it. In the pocket, open. He's got Amari Cooper. And it looks like Derek Carr has settled down from the adrenaline rush of the opening quarter. Murray brought down in the backfield. Coming up from his safety spot, Morgan Burnett. Carr looks one way, throws the other way. Holmes gets out of bounds near the first down marker. You know, the Packers, Rondé, are a team, they blitz a lot. Only Arizona and the Jets blitz more. And good enough for the first down. Carr keeps.
That was very Tom Brady-ish of Derek Carr there.
Well, his coach said he'd like him to use his legs a little bit more. Carr backpedaling, end zone. There's a flag down, and ball is dropped by Seth Roberts.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 33, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
On 1st and goal, and Murray gets out of it. Can he turn the corner? He does a lot to get back near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes used him down around the goal line. The lineman instead gets Murray being brought down around the 5. It'll be 3rd and goal for the Raiders. Carr, quick pass, end zone, knocked away from Crabtree. That's Quentin Rollins with the defensive play. All-time scoring leader. We'll try and get Oakland on the board from 23 yards away. Remember, the long snapper, the Pro Bowler Kondo, who helped out last week, was put on the injury list. With a sizable lead, they could go back to that if they want. Try and play keep away. Janikowski's kick is gathered in by Jeff Janis. And knocked down just across the 20-yard line. Now first down. Lacey protecting the football and will lose a yard. Dan Williams making the stop. And without a huddle, that muddle huddle the Packers like to call it. Rodgers throw on target, a flag. On the opposite side of the field is James Jones, the one-time Raider, back with the Pack making the catch.
Illegal hands to the face, number 29, defense. That's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
The top players in the league in passes defended. Penalty there as Lacey carries, gets through the hole and up to the 30-yard line. Mack, who had a sack earlier. Rogers. He goes down and he goes down hard. Ben Heaney got it on him. Pressure. Rogers steps up and going deep down the middle. And just off the fingertips of Devontae Adams. DJ Hayden was running with him. Jeremy Ross standing at the 30. They got close to Tim Nasta last time. Here it looks like they're setting up a return on a short kick that will bounce. And waving everybody away was Ross. And they picked up another 10 yards on that. That's Rivera in motion to the top of your screen. Carr gives to Murray, who's dancing around. Gets up to the 32-yard line. That's Murray following blockers. Hit hard and run out of bounds by Jake Ryan, a rookie linebacker from Michigan.
Settled on a guy yet.
They go without a huddle. Carr, quick passes on target. That's Crabtree, who came in with 70 catches, leading the team, the former 49er, who historically, when he was in San Francisco, had some pretty big games against the Packers. 3rd and 3. It's a run straight ahead. And there goes Murray inside the 40 of Green Bay.
Well, just like last week, these Green Bay Packers continue to get gashed on these quick-hitting running plays. Watch the double-team block right here. Opens up an enormous gash for Latavius Murray. And look at that. There's nobody even close to making that tackle at the line of scrimmage.
It's Murray again, inside the 35.
I love the command that Derek Carr has of this offense.
After a 5-yard pickup, he fakes, he's in trouble, has to get rid of it, but the catch is made. It's Crabtree who came back to the football.
Help his quarterback out.
And again, they got tempo. Carr for the end zone. Incomplete. Clyde Wolford, the target, on 2nd and 10. There's nowhere to go. Nothing for Murray. And it'll bring up 3rd down. A target of Carr's in the end zone. Packers only rushed 3. Carr is looking around. He's pointing. And dumps it incomplete. There was just nowhere to go. Snapper there, Thomas Gafford. All good. Chance to have a winning season. Trailing at the moment by 8. Janis. Knocked down around the 22-yard line. Starts in for the first time today. Lacey has run the ball with Kuhn, who has the touchdown run. And Rogers' pass is complete, but thrown down as Adams right away. On a short gain. Close watch on that.
Ready,
Quick pass going out to James Jones, and he gets the first down.
319!
Rogers, he's been sacked twice today, and has to get rid of it.
319!
On 2nd and 10. This is Starks. And James Starks, who Rogers spoke glowingly of, saying he was the glue that held the team together when they were in that losing streak.
Decides to continue to play at 40 years old next year.
Rogers watching where Woodson is on 3rd down, and falling down to make the catch was Richard Rogers, who slipped coming out of his turn, or he might have been in position to get the first down.
They keep their defense on the field just in case something's up.
Mastay gets it away and into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. And there is a flag down back at the 45-yard line.
Del Rio will take
During the
the
kick,
result.
holding number 47 of the kicking team. Oakland has elected to enforce the 10-yard penalty from the touchback spot to the 20-yard line, which will make it 1st and 10 at the 30 for Oakland. Timeout.
Marcel Reese splits out as a receiver. And Derek Carr has time. And almost another interception. Quentin Rollins went back on that one. More comfortable going without the huddle in the previous series. Here he gets to Murray. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's definitely a change-up they can use.
Need to get to the 40, pressure coming, and he had to get rid of it quick. It's short of the first down to his tight end. Standing at the 23, low snap. He gets it away, and a high booming kick. Little back up Micah Hyde, fair catch called for, bounces, and can they save it and down it? Yes, they did.
What a kick by Marquette King. That was into the wind.
Watt did not have one earlier in the Houston win over Indy. On 1st down, it's Lacey going nowhere. And Rogers has already been sacked twice today. From his own end zone. And knocked away at the last moment. James Jones was the target, but Emerson was there.
Tremendous play by David Emerson right there, panic in his game. You wonder why he leads the league in pass breakup. It's right there.
0 for 4 on third down. There's a flag down, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, the Raiders made a critical mistake here, trying to substitute on third down, and Aaron, you cannot do it with Aaron Rodgers. He's going to quick snap you. You're going to get a participation foul on the Oakland Raiders defense right here.
Defense with 12 players on the field. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
Rodgers from his own end zone. Some hand fighting going on. Here comes a flag. Came in late. That's Cobb over there.
Pass interference, number 48, defense. First down at the start of the foul.
This is in at running back. Packers dig out of a hole, and Starks finds one to pick up a few yards. I was mentioning before how Rodgers talked about him being so important, although both running backs see time for this Packer offense. Rodgers incomplete. Trying to go to Richard Rodgers. 3rd and 7. Rodgers. Open. First down. Catch is made. Across the 40 goes Cobb. All the way up near midfield. And the movement of Rodgers in the pocket allowed him to find an open Randall Cobb at 23 from midfield. Starks inside the 45 of Oakland. Clock running. 2 timeouts for each team. It's the best stretch for this Green Bay offense in the first half. Rodgers, incomplete. Should have been caught by Richard Rodgers. On third down, Rodgers from the pocket completes, and that's good enough for the first down. Justin Perillo, the backup tight end, to Rodgers. And Rodgers picking up the first down, has James Starks in the backfield. And the pass is caught by Davante Adams, knocked down right away.
Well, the field's continuing to be an issue here.
James Starks turns the corner for a first down. Pounds his way down inside the 21. The ball came out at the end, and the Raiders got to it first. Charles Woodson knocked the ball out, but let's see who came up with the clean recovery. It's Oakland's football. Benson Mayoa looked like he came out of there with it.
Well, this was a violent hit by Charles Woodson. I mean, he may have taken the brunt out of it, but look at Mayoa pull the ball out on the way to the ground. What an outstanding play. In there playing for Mario Edwards Jr., who's still in the locker room for the Raiders. Good team defense. Get the ball back for their offense.
Official will review it upstairs under 2 minutes here.
During the play, the ruling on the field of a fumble, Sands has called first down Oakland.
And it added 2 tight ends. On first down, pressure coming, the screen. Marcel Reese following blockers. Reese with a lot of room near midfield.
Exactly the type of play you're looking for to start a 2-minute drive.
Clock runs, under a minute to go from midfield. Quick pass is low but caught. That's Michael Rivera who puts a move on. Then gets down to the 36, another Raider first down.
Good decision by Michael Rivera there to try to get extra yardage. You have a timeout in your favor.
Leaving the timeout. Carr cannot afford a sack here. He can run and take it all the way for another first down and go out of bounds at the 20.
Well, you mentioned his offensive coordinator wanted him to use his legs more.
Derek Carr for the end zone. Catch made. Touchdown, Amari Cooper.
Fantastic play design. Outstanding execution by Derek Carr and Amari Cooper. Give a little rollout, and Amari Cooper's going to go here and then bust to the corner of the end zone. Watch Derek Carr layer this ball to his wide receiver. He's wide open. Nobody in the Packers secondary follows Amari Cooper. What a great 2-minute drive by this Raiders offense.
And the extra point by Janikowski.
Drafts around here in Oakland the past couple of years. It's an emerging football team.
Kuhn has the squib kick at the 26 and hit hard up around the 35-yard line. And he did it on that drive with some injured receivers. Let's check back in with Jennifer. 14 seconds, still 2 timeouts for Aaron Rodgers. And he's got the sideline open, but can't get it to James Jones. Made that miraculous grab. Instead, it's Davante Adams knocked out right away. And did they get the timeout in time or no? Rodgers wanted a timeout. And Walt Anderson is saying, we didn't see anybody call it. And the Raiders are already in the locker room.
Raiders are gone, so.
This is one of those unique stadiums where the teams go into the locker room together. And the rain falling lightly here in Oakland. Crosby drives this. Jones from the 1-yard line of Oakland. Tywan Jones run out of bounds up around the 20-yard line. Well, the Packer offense, Rondé, has under 100 total yards. Michael Crabtree is back out on the field after leaving with injury. Latavius Murray gets knocked down right away. Murray had 64 yards rushing in the first half.
Edwards also out for the rest of today, Chris.
All right, thank you, as Carr is back to pass, and he's going to go down. The Packers with a sack, and it's Julius Peppers with his 8th of the year. Nate Palmer, now 3rd and 14. Carr on the move, has to go underneath. There's a flag down as Clyde Walford is brought down across the 20-yard line.
That flag's going to be a hold in the backfield, which the Packers will likely decline.
Holding, number 68, offense. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
Set up by Chip and Bill up here.
It's a great week to be covering football as the kick is away from Marquette King. Had a 60-yarder before, but room to run up near midfield on the return. And Micah Hyde sets up the Packers in good shape.
319! 319!
We talked just at halftime about how Green Bay has been lining up.
Lacey gets some blocks. Is out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
We already see the structure of the offense change.
58!
Lacey, and they struggle on 3rd and short once again.
3 straight runs. This Packers offense cannot convert 3rd and shorts.
Rodgers rolling in the area. Cobb is open. His defender fell down. And there he goes down the sideline. And there'll be a flag or 2. TJ Carey was late.
He's in panics. Cannot panic down the field.
Defense. First down at the spot of the foul.
From the 14, Rodgers. End zone, off the hands of Devontae Adams. Jeff Janis comes in at receiver. In motion. Eddie Lacy to Carey. And he's got some blockers in front of him. Runs into a Raider and knocks him over before going out of bounds. Rodgers through the hands and incomplete. Jeff Janis was open. Mason Crosby, who became the Packers' all-time leading scorer earlier this year, and delivers on Jones back at the Raider goal line. Steady drizzle continuing to fall here in Oakland, and he's coming out. Jones dancing around, stopped short of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Big test for these Packers.
And Derek Carr on the run has to get rid of it. Now, even though he's a California guy.
That's it!
For Amari Cooper. He's got it! At the 40 of Green Bay!
We came into this game talking about these young corners and the matchup that Derek Carr was going to have to take advantage of. And Amari Cooper at the line of scrimmage just beats Demarius Randall handedly. Open the gate, no bump on the receiver, and nice throw, great catch.
After a gain of 41 yards, he fakes to Murray and then throws, tipped away and incomplete. Morgan Burnett knocked it away. It looked like he was trying to go to Andre Holmes. Derek Carr to throw again. Got a lot of time and deep for Holmes in the end zone. And incomplete. Demarius Randall went back there as the ball hung in the air. He's slow getting up.
We're going to lose.
Herm Edwards also. You play to win the game. Carr on 3rd down, backpedaling, throws, catch made. That's Marcel Reese. Can he get the first down? Close as he lunges across the 30.
Well, that was a screen that Green Bay completely sniffed out.
A 49-yard field goal.
What's up?
Straight ahead, first down Raiders.
At the end of the day, you have a big back. You know you can trust straight ahead power football.
What's up?
At the 28, Murray will fall forward to the 26. Jake Ryan making the tackle.
Teddy! That's it!
Carr for Amari Cooper again. Touchdown Raiders!
Got him again. Derek Carr, what a fantastic job checking at the line of scrimmage. He knew that it was going to be man-to-man coverage. All those Green Bay Packers were on the line of scrimmage, and if you don't get your hands on the receiver, you're out of phase. Amari Cooper is just too good. Great execution, great touchdown by the Oakland Raiders.
Carr has the Raiders out in front, overcoming 2 early interceptions. With Janikowski's extra point, it was 14-0. Amari Cooper, the first rookie Raider receiver to go over 1,000 yards, only 21 years old. As Janis, the rain coming down a little bit harder, has room to run. Jeff Janis out of bounds across the 45. Corey Toomer may have saved a touchdown. Cobb in the backfield from the 47 of Green Bay. Time for Rodgers and catch inside the 40. Abradaris, the rookie from Wisconsin, with Woodson covering him. And 2 catches made on the same play by James Jones.
Great concentration there by James Jones. That looked to be an incompletion all the way. But he's one of the most reliable receivers on the team, sure-handed.
Quick throw, open, and just like that, James Jones with a Packer touchdown. 30 yards.
Well, Oakland had been playing pretty exclusively man-to-man single high. Here, they're playing zone, and it looks like there's a complete loss in communication on the back end. He's going to go out here down the street. He lets him go. This defender lets him go, and there's no safety over the top. You see it's hard corners, probably playing cover 2. There needs to be a corresponding safety over there.
And then 53 yards in 3 plays, and with the extra point. The offense seemed to catch the Raider defense off guard. Crosby drives this kick into the end zone, and it bounces for a touchback. From the 20-yard line, Derek Carr. Amari Cooper goes out of bounds.
We're waiting! What's up?
And Latavius Murray goes nowhere. It'll be 3rd down.
We're waiting! What's up?
Derek Carr, he can run for the 1st down, and then some. To the 43. It wasn't a slide, it was a sit.
Interception by Micah Hyde.
He has time, and incomplete. Looked like Clive Walford went the other way. Watch some of the videotape of these teams when we prepare. Carr on the move, and gets rid of it. That's Murray in motion. On 3rd and 10. Carr, open, and incomplete. He's a little bit behind Cooper. 3:25 to play here in the 3rd quarter. A short kick. It will bounce and roll. And to the 5.
Definitely building his team through the draft.
Backed up with the black hole behind him from the 5. Randall Cobb gets the carry in the backfield and works his way up near the 10-yard line. Charles Woodson making the tackle. 2nd and 5. Rodgers, incomplete, and no flags. He wanted one. Cobb went down. It's 3rd down. 4 wide receivers on 3rd and 5, and Rodgers on the move, and the catch made for a 1st down. Jared Abradaris, and a clutch catch to get him out of the black hole. Cobb in the backfield. Randall Cobb the football. And dragged down across the 27-yard line.
There was an instance last week where we saw this exact package.
Rodgers moving around in the pocket. Sideline no. Trying to get to James Jones, incomplete. The official right on the spot, and it's 3rd and 7. I think Rodgers wants a challenge.
If he gets a challenge, I think he's going to win that. His knee is on the ground. He has possession of the football.
Here comes the challenge flag.
Knees down. That's a completion.
Challenging what was ruled.
The ruling on the field of an incomplete pass. During the play, the receiver has control of the ball. His knee is down inbounds. It is a catch. It is 1st down at the 35-yard line. Green Bay is not charged with a timeout.
Go! Ready, go!
And he flips it to Cobb, who's flipped in the air. Charles Woodson. And he looks hurt.
And Charles has been dealing with a shoulder injury all year.
And James Jones again falls forward for the 1st down. And that should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
Ready, go!
Press set it downs for the Packers. Cobb gets the pitch and follows his blockers into Raider territory. By the way, James Jones in that 3rd quarter for Green Bay, the 3rd quarter alone, he had 4 catches for more than 60 yards and a touchdown.
Playing down in the box now is usually a whole safety.
That's John Kuhn, and inside the 45, he had the early touchdown run following the first of Derek Carr's 2 interceptions.
Go, go, go! Ready, go!
It's Cobb for the 1st down. This drive started on the 5-yard line, and they've pushed their way all the way up to the 41.5 of the Raiders.
Ready, go!
Rodgers. Back shoulder catch, James Jones.
Well, this looks like the Packers offense that I'm used to seeing over the years.
Catches today before Jones leads the Packers.
Ready, go.
And has another one. Here comes a flag.
James Jones is going to get an offensive pass interference here. I mean, I know he's a big boy, but he completely just shucked his corner.
Pass interference, number 89, offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
And hopes to be proud of his defense here after the timeout by Green Bay on 1st and 20. Devontae Adams tackled right away.
You almost got to wonder if, what's the lesser of the two evils here, losing a timeout or losing 5 yards.
Go.
Catch made by Cobb, who slips a tackle, and Randall Cobb to the 15 with a first down.
Slipped the tackle of Charles Woodson right there.
Ready, go.
And off inside Kuhn. Clock continuing to run here with 11.5 to go in the fourth.
Don't usually hear that Kuhn call on the road.
Rodgers incomplete in the area of Adams.
Well, this Raiders defense needs to stop right here, Chris. If they're going to stay in this football game, they can't afford to give up a touchdown.
On third down, Rodgers for the end zone, and Cobb. Here comes a flag or two. DJ Hayden was all over him.
Pass interference, number 25, defense. First down at the spot of the foul.
Cut off the field on 1st and goal. Rodgers end zone incomplete, trying to slip it to Richard Rodgers. Eddie Lacy not getting there, going backwards. Malcolm Smith.
Short yardage run game, non-existent for Green Bay today.
3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. It's 4th down.
Considering the adversity that the Raiders have put themselves in, great stop on 3rd down there.
And now it's a 7-point Packer lead.
You mentioned it right there after that last snap. That lost yardage play on 2nd down really probably affected their ability to even go for that on 4th down. But a lot of credit to that Oakland defense.
And to the special teams of Green Bay Ronde, who pinned Tywan Jones in at the 16-yard line. In the old AFL days. But where we are now with the Raiders, Murray spins out of a tackle and gets up to the 20-yard line. I want to mention that Green Bay scoring drive run. They only got 3. Carr with the completion.
We're waiting.
Here comes a flag.
False start, number 15, offense. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
And has 3 catches today. 1st and 15, Murray. Latavius Murray gets outside, knocked down around the 28-yard line. It's him splitting out as a receiver on 2nd and 8. Carr, incomplete for Crabtree.
I think they got to feel that the clock is, at this point, is still in their favor, so you can afford to turn around and hand the ball off.
Carr in the pocket is collapsing, and now here comes a flag, and he's going to go down. Inside the 15, Julius Peppers, his 2nd sack of the day.
Holding, number 66, offense. The penalty has declined. 4th down.
Backed up at the goal line, and Micah Hyde. The wet football gathered in at midfield, and on the run down to the 41 of the Raiders, where Green Bay will take over. There is a flag.
An eligible player of the kicking team, number 56, is downfield prior to the kick. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the run. First down, Green Bay. Timeout.
Green 19.
Change starts. Cuts back. It's inside the 35. And the clock will run. Raiders 2 timeouts. Green Bay 1. Mentioned the name of Khalil Mack since the opening quarter when he had a sack. It starts. And James Starks is loose. Down inside the 10 of the Raiders.
Green 19.
Starts again, straight ahead. He gets inside the 5.
Green 19.
Rodgers knocked away at the last moment. David Amerson making the play. It's 3rd and goal. Pressure coming, pass thrown, touchdown Packers. It's James Jones.
Well, if you're a Packers fan, you're not going to like this penalty. Pass interference on James Jones again.
Pass interference, number 89, offense. 10-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Surprised if Aaron Rodgers dials him up again.
He looks that way, but flips the screen, dropped by Kuhn. It's 4th down, and once again, the Raider defense with a little help from a wet football. 2 for 2. This from 33 yards away. And a big kick with the amount of time left for a 10-point Packer advantage. Jeremy Ross and Tywan Jones back for the Crosby kick. And Jones will just kneel and touch back, so out to the 20. And now play through the rain for Derek Carr. Time not on the side of the Raiders. Murray with a catch and goes out of bounds.
But Derek Carr has been really good today, Chris. We've noticed in these situations.
Now they need points. A lot of time for Carr. And incomplete. Off the hands of Andre Holmes. Carr with the pocket collapsing around him is going to go down. Mike Neal gets credit for the sack this time. 4th and 14, needing 2 scores. Give Peppers, by the way, a half a sack. So he's got 2.5 today. Can Carr keep the Raider hopes alive? A lot of room to run, but he's got to throw. And that's it. The Packers will take over.
Just to spring a run with Latavius Murray maybe would have made that situation a little bit easier on your quarterback.
Eddie Lacy the football and knocked down at the 15. See how quickly the Raiders use timeouts.
V19!
And he's going to pass here if he can. Toward the end zone, and it's intercepted. And his arms up in the air in frustration. David Amerson came away with it.
David Amerson took away what would have added to Charles Woodson's illustrious interception total. And Aaron Rodgers, I'm not sure why he let this ball go. Trying to make a play, give the ball back to the Raiders. Granted, I think this is going to be down on the 1-yard line.
It's interesting, that throw, because this game is not in the bag. And I think the officials,
The one is under further review.
they're looking at where they can spot it.
Inside the 1-yard line, but it's a very close play.
Stands, first down at the 1-yard line.
But there is a chance.
Carr in his own end zone, rolling and throwing incomplete for Crabtree. Carr's pass is caught for a first down by Crabtree up near the 20.
Well, this is a fantastic throw here. Great catch by Michael Crabtree.
After a gain of 18, he gets protection. And sideline open and through his hands. Amari Cooper couldn't hold it. Second out 10, Carr fakes and moves on the run, and that's out of bounds.
Yeah, this Oakland offense has no answer for 2-man right now.
Juggled but caught, and good enough for the first down is Crabtree. And that'll take us to the 2-minute mark. And Carr is going deep. 3 Packers are there, and it's incomplete for Amari Cooper.
Outside breaking routes with the versus this coverage.
A low throw that's gathered in and out of bounds is Andre Holmes. It'll be 3rd and short. Need to get to the 41 for a first down on 3rd down. And that was almost intercepted. Morgan Burnett was over there. Well, ex-basketball player on the corners. And somehow they're winning the game. As Carr goes underneath to Reese. He just won't go down. It'll be 4th down. And that was. So it'll be the Packers taking over on downs. Rodgers and his Packers the upper hand against Woodson and the Raiders. Starks to the 30. Timeout used here.
I need to say, I think they have the right head coach here.
And the right quarterback of the future, who's the quarterback of now, as Starks carries again. Meanwhile, the Packers, remember we opened talking about Rodgers saying, I don't mind people not talking about us. Also the great year the undefeated Panthers have had, and they, of course, defeated Green Bay as Starks carries again. There's a flag that comes in late. And also the idea that Arizona has been so good, and the Packers will play them next week.
Holding number 83, offense. The penalty is declined. It's 4th down.
His 4th field goal try for this game, and Mason Crosby is not good. Blocked. Raiders with a chance to return. Running it back is Curtis Lofton, linebacker also on the special teams unit.
Right in the middle of this defense. I'm not sure who got their hand on this kick. See the great effort. It's right here is where the block point is. Look how high that is.
Danico Autry.
I think it is Danico Autry.
Just inside their own 40. Derek Carr to Michael Rivera, who will gain about a yard as the clock runs and no timeout.
Catches 181 yards. That touchdown put him up by 7, 34-27. Chris?
Thanks, Kurt. Of course, the Broncos last week losing to the Raiders and now losing the lead to Pittsburgh in that game.
False start, number 69, offense. 5-yard penalty. And by rule, with a false start with the clock running under a minute. There'll be a 10-second runoff. Please put the game clock to 33 seconds, and the clock will start on my signal.
Carr showing some speed to get out of bounds with 23 seconds to play, and it will be third down. On 3rd and 12, Carr's pass is caught at the 45 by Crabtree. Clock running, 4th down. 9 on the Oakland side of the field to get the first. There's a flag down, and the ball is dropped by Andre Holmes.
Illegal motion, number 89, offense. That penalty is declined. Ball goes over on downs. Green Bay, first down.
Winning 4 out of their last 5 games and moving forward in the playoffs. The leaders of the NFC North, the number 3 seed at the moment. Maybe a shot at the number 2 seed when they face the Cardinals next Sunday.